a boost. He might have been able to boost kind of into base there. Would have been a bit risky, but could have pulled it off. Jake with a hit the ceiling juke attempt. Didn't turn out how he wanted to. Jake's going to stay defense while Nas fights for mid. Jake completely misses a bomb snipe there, but can get the return on White Flame. Ooh, lag gets the tag pro at mid. Sheldon's going to get the rolling bomb at top. And no one's going for bottom pop. I think it's a bit delayed. Slide. Going to come in. Bob gets it there. Jake gets bottom at 37. Sheldon's going to have attack pro lead. He can split Anze and slide, but gets pushed back by all the posts of the dead blue balls. And this could be a cap. Another cap for Minor Madness. Nos is going to be past 4. And that is another... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that is another cap for Heebie-Jeebies. Slide's going to be past 3. This is a return for cap. And it is a return. They get another cap. It's 3-3 now and half 2. 6-3. 7-3 total for game 1. Nas can't quite get the snipe. They are on a good cap chain, but now Bob's going to grab the rolling bomb mid. This might be another cap for them, and it is going to be 4-3 now in half 2. Lag can barely catch up to Nos. White Flame's going to grab another rolling bomb at top. Barely trick out Jake. White Flame's going to use this boost to try to get her a snipe. He missed it. Lag. Oh, and Bob both missed their turn. While White Flame is going to try to take this in the base and kiss Jake, but he missed it. He should use that rolling bomb. It's about to wear out. He didn't. He decided not to. When I know it's about to run out, like I still have say 5 seconds or so, I usually just nice between the spikes by slide. I usually just try to push away my chasers. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I know it's going to be either useless otherwise, so I figure, why not? Sheldon's going to be past 2, grabs attack pro. Ooh, that return, and another cap for Minor Madness. White Flame gets mini sniped by Slide. Ooh, Anze, Slide can't not get those blocks. Shouldn't expect him to either. Slide's going to use a weird boost method there. Can hit the wall after bomb, and Nos and Anze cannot get Sheldon at bot. A nice snipe there by Bob. Lag's going to make a grab. Ooh, Slide gets returned. White Flame's going to be past none with 2 greeting him at the outside of base, but he can use this boost at top to get ahead. But Anze read that perfectly. Slide's going to be using this boost to hit Babla. Jake gets returned. Ooh, wow. Sheldon barely missing both Anze and Slide, and another juke again. Sheldon juking Jake. Oh, returned by White Flame. Bob gets past 2. All 3 of the Heebie-Jeebies going to base. Bob gets a rolling bomb at bot. And, oh wow, what a nice juke by Bob on Nos. Oh my gosh, what had happened there? Bob says, fuck me. The rolling bomb almost actually got Bob another cap from the boost. My gosh. That was so close, but he was literally like 1 pixel away from that cap. And the score is going to be 5-3 here in the second game. Again, if you look at these stats, domination on power-ups by Red. I see, Minor Madness. I see that Heebie-Jeebies did a bit better, 3-3-4. But Anze had a hot sub. I think he had about 1 or 2. But still, 3-6-7-4 is a lot more than the other way. So 3-9 to end game 1. Minor Madness walks away with 1 win, and game 2 is still undetermined. We're going to be getting started it here in a few seconds. Alright, we're getting started in the next game here, and this one is on Iron. Game 1 is on Wormy. And they're joining the group right now. And I don't know if it's going to actually be this way. Looks like it is. Red. Yep. No, that's the other way. Oops. Great, I'm nailing this right now. Alright. There we go. Alright, the power-ups. Nos is waiting to grab Juke Juice till 53. Sheldon, I think, got the attack pro mid, and then a rolling bomb was at the top right. Sheldon Flag Pro kisses the Juke Juice to let White Flame kind of sneak past Anze, and he does. Nos is probably going to catch up with the Juke Juice, though. White Flame couldn't quite get through that gate, but Sheldon does save him with the other gate. And Nos is covering top. Anze got mid. Good defense by Anze and Nos. Sheldon tries to split. That ain't going to happen. Ooh, slide. Gotta cover that button. Jake does an amazing job keeping him off the button. That's going to be a cap for Heebie-Jeebies. 1-0 up in a minute and 58 seconds. Well, they're 1-0 up now. Second round of pups coming up. Slide grabs a tag for up mid. Young Sinatra gets a Juke Juice at top. Sheldon got a rolling bomb, and he's going to try to get a grab. Slide's going to get a tag pro lead grab, though, and he's trying to stay on the button, but Jake does not want to do that, clearly. He would rather stand in the corner. Jake's got... Wow, Slide made a grab there. I saw that snipe attempt by Bob. What is Jake doing there? He might have been able to pull off a... Ooh. Slides past 2. Young Sinatra's almost going to get the snipe, and then Slide's going to boost him from top. Can he get the cap? Oh my gosh, what a sick cap by Slide there to put the Heebie-Jeebies up 2-0. Wow. Another round of pups comes up. Slide and again gets the tag pro at mid. Young Sinatra gets a tag pro at top, and Nos gets a Juke Juice at top left. Sheldon's going to be passed 2, but Nos might be able to catch up with the Juke Juice. He can't, though. Slide's going to get a flag pro. Pass 3. The Poos might send Baba towards him. Slide easily gets returned by Bob and Young. Nos going to try to kiss. No, he's not. What is he doing here? Oh, that was interesting. Nos is now past 3, but Young Sinatra comes up with a snipe attempt. Doesn't quite get it. Nice kiss there by Nos. It was his last resort. Jake can't get past White Flame. But Slide can, and he's going to be past Bob. This is return for cap. They have 3 in base. White Flame actually gets ahead. It's not return for cap. But can they get some blocks? They can, and that is going to be a cap. 3-0 now. 6 minutes, 52 seconds to go. Speaking of 52 seconds, there's more power-ups coming up. I think that Miner's got 2 out of 3 power-ups there. 2 Juke Juices and 1 rolling. Ooh, a nice grab by Slide, but he's not going to be able to get out of that, is he? No, Young Sinatra. Bob just totally owning Jake at the bot there. Grab attempt by Slide, not going to work. White Flame is going to get a grab here, though. Nice, easy return. Jake was hoping that his teammate would be able to show up in time, but he couldn't quite do it. White Flame getting some sick blocks by Sheldon. But now he's cornered, so it might not matter anymore, yeah. Usually won't be able to get out of that. Power-up's coming up soon. Jake's fighting Bob aggressively for mid. And wow, Sheldon got the power-up in a 2v1. Slide got beat. Oh, why is he not grab? He could have made a grab there. Jake with a Juke Juice, he might have been able to escape. Ooh, Slide, though, gets a grab and a handoff. And this might be a cap if Bob misses the snipe. He can't get ahead. And that is going to be a cap. Another one for the Heebie-Jeebies. 4-0 up. It's looking a lot like the last game. But there's still a whole nother 5.5 minutes for more caps from either teams. Ooh, Slide's going to hit a boost here. What can he do? Can Anze get a block on Bob and White? That would have been a miracle block if he could do that. Sheldon, easy return. Ooh, White Flame's going to be past 4 here, but Slide could actually get ahead. Ah, no, the gate's going to get him a cap. 4-1 now with 5 minutes remaining. Bob gets a grab. He has to juke on Anze. He's been doing it now. White Flame's going to go for top up and not help out his bud. Maybe the right choice. White Flame gets a grab. Can't quite get past him, though. Oh, yeah. That usually doesn't happen. Solo grabs like that. Ooh, Jake. White Flame gets him at top. Slide. Oh. Almost got a grab. He does get one now. Jake. Nah, that's not going to happen. Sheldon's going to be past 3. Can he hit this boost to get him into base? No. Anze's going to be right there. Slide. Oh, almost hits a snipe. But just misses it. Again, I'm sorry about my voice, guys, if I do sound stuffy, because I am. Oh, White Flame almost pulls off a cap there. Pixels away. And a nice grab save there by Nos. An attack pro top. Sheldon's going to go for it and sacrifice himself. Just because it's now a tag pro spawning. Slide's got a tag pro lead. He's past a double tag pro lead, I should say. Kiss. Can they save a cap? They cannot. What a cap there by Jake. 5-1 to the Heebie-Jeebies in game 2. Next no grab by both teams. Flaccid there by Slide. Slide's going to go for a boost grab and he can get it. Jake kind of had the button there, but Slide's still going to be past 2. Coming up through top. Going to hit this wall boost? No, he's not. He's still going to get past a whole bunch of team mates, and he gets a lot. He does. Pulls up for a juke juice. Bob Loblaw saves that. He split the entire team there. But Bob was just there in time. But Jake from State Farm now does have the flag, and he's not going to get past White Flame with that. Slide, though, gets another juke juice grab, but it's going to be off soon. White Flame lunging and lets Slide get past him. Easy return, and wow, what a cap by Slide. 6-1 now to the Heebie-Jeebies. 3 defense there for a few seconds by Minor Madness. Minor Madness did amazing the first game, but now they're just getting utterly wrecked here in half game 2. Sheldon with a nice juke. Oh, if he had put that like a few pixels to the left, he might have been able to get past. Ooh, wow, nice power-up grab by Slide. And one by Nos. There's going to be a tag pro on defense and on offense. Not sure what Slide is doing. Jake gets a grab, though. Ooh, interesting tag pro lead now here from Slide. Jake's going to be past 2. He's going to come through gate, and that's going to be another cap. 7-1. Slide's going to make another grab. Can't quite pass Young Sinatra. Bob's going to be past 3, though. And Jake's going to not get blocked out, actually. He delayed Bob enough for the rest of his team to come up, even though he was getting double blocked. Nice. Fighting there by Jake. White Flame dodges a boost from Anze and another one. He needs a gate from his team, and he had it there for a second, but not long enough. White Flame's going to get past Anze. Slide's going to try to use this boost to snipe him. He instead gets a grab and a kiss. Perfect kiss there by Anze. And Jake Going to be past a few, but the rolling bomb comes in, but Anse's not going to have a rolling bomb. Gets it defused, though, by Young Sinatra. Anse. Oh, Anse barely not dead yet. Still wasn't dead. Do not know how that happened for as long as it did, but it did. Slide makes the grab. Not gonna matter though. Jake from State Farm solo. They're turtling with 3D. 7-1 to the Heebie-Jeebies first half of game 2. And based on the leaderboard, it was a pretty good game for them in all regards. Power-ups, tags, 22 tags, and 18 returns to Anze. And his defensive partner has 8. A lot of returns there. 4 caps, slide, 3 to Jake. Pretty good game. So 7-1. It's the Heebie-Jeebies for game 2, half 1. The next game will be starting here soon. Alright, they're going to get started here on game 2. Half 2. Game 1, half 1. Game 2, half 1 was 7-1 to the Heebie-Jeebies. After a 3-9 loss from game 1 total, to game 2, they're pulling so far from half 1 a 7-1 lead. And that probably is because of the map. Because the game 1 was on Wormy and this one's on Iron now. And they're going to get started here now. White Flame and Sheldon have a good spawn for mid. Nos is waiting for top. White Flame grabs top. 3 Juke Juices. 2 to the Minor Madness, and they're going to need a good start here to come back from 7-1. Sheldon pushes Anze right out of the way. Gets returned. Sheldon gets a split on Anze and Nasi, but it doesn't matter. Gets caught up too. The power-ups are now all off. Jake gets a grab, slide. Can he get the button? He cannot. Oh, he can. He holds it. Jake's going to get right through. Anze had the button there for a second. I don't know what Jake's doing there. He's pulling all the way back. Maybe a bit silly. Oh my gosh, he somehow still manages to get past Bob and Young Sinatra. He's going to try to go up. Anze had the bottom block though. Could have maybe read that a bit better. Slide's waiting on the power up. It's not going to come in time. Anze and White Flame are fighting for top right, and Anze is going to get a tag pro. And Sheldon, while Anze was distracted, makes a grab. Now Jake's going to have Juke Juice with a tag pro lead. This is return for cap. And it's going to be a return and another cap. 8-1. Oh, by the way, let me switch this up. 8-1 to the Heebie-Jeebies so far for game 2. Sheldon is going to try to boost grab, but it's not going to work. Jake from State Farm put a lot of trust in the slide there. Maybe a bit too much. Anze tried to block the boost, but couldn't quite get it. Sheldon is no way getting that button. But White Flame does manage to get a split. Oh, and White Flame's now past 2. Can his team get the